We all know that I get a little bit hyped when it comes to Primarchs, and today's video has got me to levels which are about to break. Now, before we jump into this subject, I'm being very cagey about it because this is lore from the brand new Belisarius Call book. It's just come out this weekend, and potentially the groundwork now is being set for a massive thing to happen. But before we jump into this video will contain a small spoiler about a certain character and where they're heading. So if you don't want to be spoiled, if you're currently listening, reading the book, please leave now. If not, this is your first and only spoiler warning. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So one of the big things that we've all been wanting, that we've all been waiting for, is a meetup between two characters. That is Guilliman and the Lion. If you're not sure what's been going on in the lore, Lion L. Johnson knows Guilliman is around. He knows there is another Primarch, another Loyalist Primarch fighting against the enemies of the Imperium. We had all that cleared up in the Lion book, the Arcs of Omen, all the story behind that, but Guilliman doesn't know about the Lion. And we, the fans of these Primarchs, right, want them to meet. It'd be an absolutely amazing experience to have the two remaining Loyalist Primarchs, for now, meet up and actually just see each other. I think it would be an absolute special, amazing, just something that's never been done before in the lore, and this is what we want. And it seems now the groundwork has been set for that meeting. So I'm going to put the little bit of text up in the background right now so you can read it along with me. Again, just a small bit of text, nothing too spoilery, but you know, you have to be safe when people are reading books and stuff. So this is Cole, and he's talking to someone, and it states, "Because I'm nearly done. Do you see? You have arrived at the perfect moment, my dear. By the time your report reaches wherever the Primarch has got to in Imperius Nihilus, I predict with great confidence that my labours will be finished." It goes on to say a bit more thing, but the big thing here now, it confirms that Guilliman has gone over the rift, right? He is now in Imperium Nihilus. He's in the north part of the Imperium, fighting, crusading. What he's doing there, we have absolutely no idea, but we do know now he is over the rift. And what that means, he is now in the same area as Lion L. Johnson. The Dark Angels were also on the other side of that rift. The Lion's been shadow walking everywhere, not shadow walking, forest shadow walking. He's been forest walking. You know, planets are starting to follow the Lion and stuff, all the big stories, all the traction behind that. So what I personally think now, this is what they're setting up. They're setting the foundations for these Primarchs to eventually meet. And this is what we all want. Well, us Primarch fans, this is what we want. Again, if you haven't been really following the story of the Lion, the little bits of new lore that we got from this edition is that he is going around to planets. He's actually seeing those planets just fall down to their knees with him. He is literally, people see him and go, this is a Primarch, right? Why should we listen to these Imperial governors, right? We want him to lead us. He is literally the son of the Emperor. And of course, that may cause some tensions with maybe the Inquisition, maybe the Imperium itself. I don't think Guilliman would even care about that. I just want Guilliman and the Line to finally meet and just to see this moment explode on the pages in whatever they do, because this is what we want. I think one thing that really bothers me about Lionel Johnson is how misused he's been since his return. It's basically like he hasn't returned since the end of last edition. Yes, we got a novel. Yes, we got the Arcs of Omen, right? That was a pretty cool story where he fought and beat Angranoff. Wait, hang on. We got the new Dark Angel Codex where it literally said to us, you know, he's holding meetings in there with the Dark Angels, and of course all the successor chapters. Other chapters have heard about the Lion's return. There was a little segment where the Space Wolves were talking about rumours of the Lion's return, and they're like, I wonder if this is the case and stuff. But one person we know that hasn't heard about anything about the Lion, like I just mentioned, is Guilliman. So with Guilliman going across there, I'm 100% sure we're probably going to get a story, a novel, maybe like the end edition narrative for 10th edition. Will be something like Guilliman learning about the Lion. How cool would that be, right? I know the 500 Worlds is a bit of the speculation at this point, and there's loads to talk about that. I'm going to do a separate video about that. But I think this is what they're setting up the story as now. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe I'm jumping the gun here. Maybe I'm just completely out of my depth. But yes, I take that text now as that is the foundation of the next big build on the story of the Lion and Guilliman. Why would they send Guilliman over there, right? He's already fighting Chaos, Necrons. He's fighting all around the world, right? He's fighting all around the galaxy. Why would they put him in that certain situation? Again, I personally think that they're planning for him to meet up with his loyalist brother. And I can't wait to see it. I absolutely can't wait to see it. It's long overdue, and I really, really hope it is an incredible scene when they write it. Whoever writes it, hopefully it's one of the big ones like Chris Ray or something like that, because that guy's a genius with his words. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, as always. Big shout out to Hasbe over on Twitter for linking me this bit of text. I'm currently listening to it on Audible right now. It is out on Audible. If you want to go and check it out, I recommend Audible because audiobooks are awesome. But yeah, tell me your thoughts. Am I wrong? Am I right? Is it too much hype, Valrak? Is this not hype at all? Let me know down below. I'm going to have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See you. Have a great day, evening, night, where you are in the world. And bye-bye.